So, identification, it's not wrong. You are where you are, and you're not on my path, and my path isn't you. And right now, the state of the world is pretty much as was predicted years ago. When we lost our religion, society would devolve into a place where it was basically a spiritual psychosis because we're all being forced to go through this spiritual alchemy on earth to know the true self, not the external identity and how you group that or how your friends group that or how smart they think you are or they are or what they do, and there's more FOMO right there for you. Not caring about the external isn't about being someone who can't communicate and sociopathic and all this stuff you see in the world with people who have to be around other people to get their life force and energy and self-worth, because everything is about the outside and taking. It's not about the internal man and bowing to the soul, though that man can take. We can, all our bodies can do the same thing. What's important is that you evolve on your own path. If you're on the path of devolving because you believe that's evolution, that's your path. But people who are in a certain mindset, especially of lack, they have to challenge themselves and challenge everybody else, because we can't be in abundance because religion and organized crime of religion or organized shamanism or any ism from ancient whatever, it's got to organize the chaotic mind into something linear in order to repurpose it and use the life force and energy and structure of it. So everybody's not a bunch of otters floating out in the nowhere or whatever. And people always devolve and they always go the wrong way. That's the yin and yang here. And people always use that for their value because in and of themselves, they have no value or purpose without this earth. And that's what dissolving the external ego and going into the self is that you glow up and you have this heart change and this magnetic resonance that tells you everything's okay right here. Death is here, this place right now in this realm. It's darker than the dark. At least in the dark it's quiet and you rest and there's peace and there's generally not a lot of people, and if so, they've got a purpose or whatever. So it's not about light, light, light always, like we're told. You need the light and the dark, and to balance the both, and that darkness within is mother.